I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized.
No, I don't think people understand the impact of trauma. I have been so profoundly disappointed as I've read some of the comments about Cassie Ventura during this Diddy trial. It literally has sickened me. And people do not understand the impact that trauma has on a person and the impact that domestic violence has on a person. I'm a licensed practicing clinician, and unless you've been to graduate school and spent your entire life studying things like trauma and human behavior, you can't understand this stuff. So maybe you should just stop spewing your ignorant and insensitive opinions on social media. Because there's a few things that you need to know. The first thing you need to know is that when a woman usually leaves a domestic violence situation, she usually does so after 7 reported incidents of domestic violence. That's not 7 actual incidents, that's 7 reported incidents of domestic violence. Another thing you need to know is a woman's life is most in danger at the point in which she leaves. So all of you who are saying like she was there and she was a willing participant, if she was there, she wanted to be there, how could she have been there that long? Because you don't understand psychologically, you're held captive by fear. You don't understand what it's like to think on some level, I think I deserve this, so maybe I should just deal with it. But that's what goes on in the psyche of a person dealing with this. So I'm making this video to say, like, y'all stop. Like, stop saying things about situations you know nothing about. Let the courts do what the courts do, but stop talking about abuse as if you know what it's like. Stop saying stuff like, if she was there, she wanted to be there, and why would she stay there that long? And she's just blaming him for stuff that she participated in. It's crazy. Shut up. You don't know anything about domestic violence. You don't know anything about the impact of trauma. So maybe you need to sit this one out.
I don't think there's anything else left to say. I think that was very, very articulate at getting, and very good at getting the point across. You don't understand, although I will argue with that he's been to school and graduated and all of this to understand. You can also understand if you've been in that situation. I think if you've not been in that situation, you just can't fathom why a person can't just leave. You don't understand, and I'm not trying to be condescending, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to explain that you just don't understand that people's free will has been taken away by mind games, abuse, and fear. So I think we should all listen to my dad on this one. And my dad always used to say, never comment on something you don't know anything about. So unless you've been in that situation, or you've studied it, or you've read up on it, or you've done your homework, you really have no right to be commenting on it, because otherwise it's just an uneducated comment. So yes, I totally agree with this guy. Please, leave it.